Hey guys, so we made it to video number 2. Yay! I have Popeyes, and let me tell you guys something. Sometimes it takes me a long time to get dressed. Like, I think the longest time it ever took me to do my makeup was like 8 hours. Like, it's art to me, so I sit there and I'm like, huh? Like, I literally could just, what? Time out. I can go so slow. I'm really excited to eat this. But anyway, so this isn't what I planned on eating. I planned on getting this versus KFC. I wanted to compare their wings, but I forgot that the world is different now and everything closes early. So, and then I went there and I was like, hey, can I get like the 20-piece this, da, da, da. She was like, look, we're about, like, I went like 10 minutes before they closed. I didn't know they were about to close, so. Yeah, they gave me the max that I could get because you guys know I like to eat. So anyway, I have to share something with you guys. I'm not ready yet. So before we get into that, let me breathe, because deep breath. Okay. Let's get into this. Let's start off with the life update. Oh my gosh, I have so much to talk about, and I'm so glad you guys are here. And oh my gosh, before I get into the life update, shout out to all of y'all for subscribing to me. Like, I F's with you so hard, like you don't even know. Like, I F's with you heavy. Like, I was shocked. I was like, what? I'm thinking like maybe 20 people. I'm like, what? And then like I had like a huge reflection moment, because I was like, I remember when I started my other channel and it was 0. And I remember when I got that first 1, and I remember that first 5, and I remember that first 10, and I remember that feeling. And so it was very unbelievable to see that I have 400 subscribers already. I'm like, like, I'm still like, I was driving like, wow, I'm so shocked. Okay. Then I asked for a large mashed potato, and then I looked in my bag. I was like, what is this? He was like, it's 3 okay? I'm like, okay. Okay. I haven't had their mashed potatoes in so long. I don't care. They have my favorite mashed potatoes of any place. But recently, I just got hooked on KFC's wings. So when I was a kid, my mom used to take me to KFC to get, I don't know what I used to get, but I remember I used to love their barbecue sauce. And so I went there one day and I tried their tenders, and I was like, no. And then I went again, and I have this thing. Oh, first off, RIP to my broken nail. It's okay, we'll fix that. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have to break my chicken. It's just, it makes sense. And then they were out of ranch. Whatever. I'm sorry if I'm kind of all over the place. Like, this is why I don't really talk a lot in any content I make, because I'm a rambler. I'm weird, and I'm just all over the place. Like, I'm very scatterbrained. Like, I'm thinking of so much at once. So I feel like it kind of reflects in my life. Like, you can see it throughout like my content and everything. But yeah, that's me. So anyway, life update. Let's move on. This is a little salad. This is one of my favorite salads. It's an apple pecan salad. Like, I have like 4 different salad flavors that I always go to. Life update. Anyway, so you guys know. Okay. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. Please, guys. You guys have to understand, life has been like I really need some ranch. I'm gonna try it with honey if I can open this. Okay. I just need it wet, like, you know, I gotta have it wet. That's good. That honey. I need way more hot sauce. I'm telling you, I like it wet. Anyway, back to the life update. I haven't had time to set up. I literally have stuff everywhere. So yeah. That honey is so good. I really don't think this is gonna fill me up. I like the honey. So anyway, life update. So you guys, this might sound crazy, but everything that's happening in my life right now, I spoke about years ago. It's crazy. Earlier today, like I've been reflecting a lot in the last couple days, and earlier today, I was looking in one of my journals, and I was just like, I don't know, my gut just kept saying, I think you wrote this out another day. And I went to one of the first pages of the journal, like when I first got the journal. That's a bone. And I really did. I didn't say exactly what would be happening, but all of this is what I talked about. So anyway, I went this whole time not on the internet. It just was like, to me, I was like, no. Get on the internet, no. And it's hard to eat and talk. It's actually a skill. Kudos to the people that do it, because that's a skill. I can't even remember what I was saying. But this hot sauce with the honey on the chicken. You see that big glob of honey? Where is that camera? There it is. You see that big glob of honey on there? What was I? I'm sorry for all the ums. What was I saying? Can't remember. Okay. Oh, okay, so anyway, that's what I was saying. So yeah, blah, blah, blah. I spoke about this stuff. Yeah. And before all of this happened, last year I had started traveling, which I had been talking about years before that. And I had did a tour of Asia. Best thing ever. Best food I ever had. Such an experience. It was me and my cousin. I definitely recommend, like, if no one's ever done that, like, travel with, like, you know, that family member that's like, yo, like, your road out, because that was lit. But after I did that tour of Asia, our plan was not to stop. I never had any plans on stopping traveling. Like, I wanted to just keep it going, keep it going. But then, this happened. You know, the Bud Light. And so, it's like everything got canceled. And I'm like, wow. Okay, I started choking on something. I don't know. Anyway. Woo. So see me, I have friends all over the world. Like, people, there's always somebody somewhere that's like, hey, come visit me, come visit me, come visit me. So recently, like, I went from Miami back to Atlanta, and a friend asked me to visit her. And my goodness, I learned so much about life. The main thing I learned is everybody can have a kid. Like, it takes nothing to have a kid. Like, I didn't know until I stayed with my friend. I didn't know that everybody in this world is not raised right. Like, everybody, like, there's some people that just let their kids just, like, live. Like, so there are people whose parents literally did not, like, teach, you know, breed. Like, I don't know the words for it, but yeah. And anyway, fast forwarding to my life update. So, I was going back to Miami. And then as soon as I got to my friend in Jacksonville, we started partying, and all of a sudden, the world is closed again. I'm like, what? Like, dang, I only had like, what is it, 4 hours left till I got there? I was like, oh. So I was like, I guess I'll come back to Atlanta because it's open. Why not? You feel me? I love the taste of that honey. That honey is really just giving me life. It's making me not miss the ranch. I won't lie. So anyway, for those who don't know, in my family, we have family homes. And because my family is scattered all around, all over the world. I have some in Germany, some in Arizona, some in Texas, some in Florida, some in Virginia, some in DC. Literally, family everywhere, Florida. So in my family, we have family homes where everybody agrees to help out and everyone gets a key. And you have your room, you know, and anybody who has a key comes whenever they want. That's just how it works. And especially for like, and it's like, you know, when I was younger, I was kind of like, oh, you know, I wish I was doing what other people are doing, like how they live their lifestyle. Because our family homes are encouraged in my family. And what was I saying before that? Oh my gosh. Oh, anyway, so that's what I have out here in Atlanta and in Florida. But the same way I'm never there and I come when I want, everybody with a key who's never there and comes when they want can pop up at any time. So some days it could be like 10 people in the house. You never know. So I knew I wanted some peace and quiet, so I rented an apartment. And here we are. And after renting this, I'm gonna keep traveling, but now I'm gonna do it differently. Like, I think I wanna just travel the world and eat. I think that's what I'm gonna do. The world's not open right now, so I'm gonna at least go to all the like places in the US that I can. And just try food, because I like to eat. And at first, you know, I thought about it. I was like, I just feel like we have like this pressure of how life's supposed to be, how you're supposed to do stuff. And to me, none of it works with me. Like my lifestyle, my personality, none of it has ever worked with me. That's why I've always just been like the lone wolf, you know, in my own little way. So when I learned, so when I rented this, it was just such a easy breezy thing. Like, you know, back in the day I had to like save up, make sure I had it to do this, do that, you know, I had to break down what the expenses were, you know, like the deposit, the this that go into it. With this one, there was no batting an eye. I literally just, I don't care, like just whatever it is, I'll pay it. And that was like a life-changing moment for me, because I was like, I've never had that. And it made me feel very proud of myself. I'm like, okay, keep pushing. But that also taught me my favorite thing that I learned. I'm trying to quote some song that I really don't know, so I'm not gonna quote it. But basically the line is like, because when you got the bank, you can do whatever you want, you feel me? So yeah, that's why I'm gonna travel the world, because why do I have to stay somewhere? Why do I have to stay in one place? Like, I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not ready to settle down with a man. I'm not ready to settle down with where I want to be. I'm not ready. I'm still in my exploration phase. I don't even know what I am, guys. I thought I was bisexual. But men and women give me different feelings. And I've also never tried to date a girl. I've only just, you know, been intimate with a girl. But actually, my first sexual experiences were all with females. But my confusion comes in because I don't have the same feelings for guys as I do about girls. I don't know how to word it. I'm thinking of the words. The thing is, like with girls, like, okay, I'll tell you guys. This girl was giving me a lap dance. And it's like, at first I was just like, woo. Woo, woo, this is cool. This is a lap dance. Woo, she's cute. Woo, woo, woo. And then I got this feeling. And I was super turned on. But I've never had that feeling with a guy. Like, with a guy, it's like, you know, it's the romance, it's everything else. And that feeling comes when we're about to be intimate. That's when that feeling comes. Her, it was just like, just looking at her and just seeing her made me feel it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and does that mean that I don't think that means I'm not turned on, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm just saying, in my whole life, okay, never mind, I do remember once, okay. Maybe it's rare, but yeah, I guess it's rare for me to, like, if I see a hot girl, I'm gonna have these like, ooh, ooey gooey feelings. I'm just done talking about it, I'm done. Let's get into my secret. I told you guys I'm all over the place. I can't help it. Did I say secret? I don't know what else to call it. It is a secret. I never told nobody. The only people that know is my mama. Oh, I didn't break that. Not really. I don't know. I'm very funny about bread. Okay. I have to be in the mood for that. So guys, now's the time to pull the band-aid off. I have GT. The G and the T got to me. If you don't know what GT is, it's geographic tongue. Yes, you heard me. Geographic tongue. My tongue is geographic. It's so crazy that I'm at this moment in life that I am telling people on the internet something that I've just tried my whole life to hide, that I always was ashamed of. So, let me tell you what it is. Geographic tongue, you know, honestly couldn't tell you the full definition, but basically in simple terms, it's this, you get these patches or, there's a word they use, but they're like these spots that go on your tongue, and the way they coat your tongue makes it as if you're looking like a map. So I guess that's why they call it geographic tongue. That's just what my thought is. Anyway, when I was an infant, my mom used to tell me that the doctors always thought I had thrush, which is that thing that babies get on their tongue. But I had it like a lot. That's what they thought. Then when I got older, every doctor asked, they're like, what is this? What is this? You're the doctor and you're asking us, what is that? What is that? And I didn't understand until like when I got around like 8 through 10. So that's when you like start understanding of the world, you know, you have your own like mind and stuff kind of forming. That's when I went to a dentist. And it's crazy though, because every doctor I went to was like, oh, it's just thrush. She just hasn't outgrown it. And so I had every thrush medicine they had. I think I had every trial, they kept giving me this thrush medicine. I genuinely really love salad. Anyway. So finally I get to this dentist. He's an older guy, very wise. He looks in my mouth, he sees my tongue. He's like, wow, I haven't seen this since I first started medical research school, whatever the hell he's talking about. I remember being so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, finally someone can tell me what's going on. So basically, it's just a skin condition, just like psoriasis. It's actually a lot of people with psoriasis are likely to get it. I forgot what it said, the likelihood to come. I think it said like 3% of the population have it. So I'm telling you guys this because now my mouth is gonna be all over the internet, so I guess I should let you know. And I'm only telling you guys that because today I'm having a flare-up, so you might see it in my video. And as I've gotten older, I realized my flare-ups happen like if I don't eat enough food, or if I eat certain type of foods that give me reactions. What else? Another one. And normally, like if I have really bad womanly pains, flares up. And a flare-up just means the patches come out. Like that. Actually, my tongue normally it's another thing. Like my tongue looks like a regular tongue, but when it flares up like, and some of them are really bad, some of them are regular. So, you know, I'm gonna be making lots of content for you guys. You guys should know. And I guess I should show you guys. So, let me make sure nothing's in my mouth. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. Because I've started this thing of just doing things like, I've been, what is the word? Things I wouldn't normally do. I've just been doing it just because. I'm like, why not? Why not? It's like too much going on in the world. Too much. Like every day is like something I hear about. So I'm just like, I just want to live life. And I kind of just want to keep exploring and trying stuff. So why not? Okay. I just hope nothing's in my teeth. So this is my, get off my, that, okay. This is my flare up today. You see? I have a patch there and I have two on the side. But I keep my tongue super clean, so when you Google geographic tongue, those pictures, some of them look really scary, but when you clean your tongue, it's never that bad, see? And I need you guys to comment below, like, you know, I like to do lots of like tongue videos and I like that stuff, but would people care if I did the videos with my flare-ups? You feel me? Like, I don't know. It's just a question I have for you guys. So yeah, I feel like we had a lot to talk about, and we did. That was covered in honey. Look at that cover. Look at all that honey. You see that honey, honey? Honey, honey, honey. So good. That was literally a full blob of honey. I'm like drinking it at this point. Now look at my last piece. This big old chicken. He looked the most suspicious. That's why he's been sitting there. I'm gonna get you with it. I was trying not to do that this whole video because, you know, of the Bud Light, but it's hard. Look at all that honey. Did you see? Oh yeah, buddy. Buttermilk. And they didn't give me my strawberry soda. Like, what's really going on? I didn't finish chewing. I just swallowed it. Oh my gosh. That was rough on my throat. It's not cool to look at the chicken. You gotta just eat it. Give me them potatoes. Okay. This is just a mess. Still got a mess on the table. Done dropped so much. The nuts. I am a nut lover, guys. I was really focused for like 5 minutes. Every time I sit there and eat a lot of nuts, it hurts my jaw. And I just did that the other day. That didn't fill me up. Now I'm gonna make something else. But that was so good-ish. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.